Well, good morning, Tom. It's the 8th of April, Tuesday morning, and I'm down in Bridlington doing this video of the unveiling of the plaque of William Becker. And I've
got a bit of a bad voice at the minute.
And I've met Richard here.
We are here today at 40 Trinity Road for a very special occasion. It's not a particular anniversary, but I later earlier found out that a guy who used to live here earned a very prestigious medal, the Albert Medal. Only 568 people ever were given the Albert Medal for bravery. And it's the equivalent of the George Medal, which only came into force in 1941. And Bridlington has the distinction of the very first George Cross and at least 4 George Medals for acts done in Bridlington and surrounding. Now, why we're here today? Well, the guy that lived here was called William Becker. William Becker was just an able seaman in the Royal Navy. He was on board HMS Highflyer in Halifax harbour on the 6th of December 1917. What happened next, nobody could have predicted, as a vessel called the Mont Blanc was hit by a ship called the IMO. Now, normally a ship collision doesn't really cause much drama, it happens all the time. But as with recent events off the Yorkshire coast, things can escalate very quickly. What people didn't realise at the time was that the Mont Blanc was full of ammunition and explosives. The ship caught fire in the collision, and HMS Highflyer sent a boat over to try and render assistance. And one of the people in that boat was Able Seaman William Becker. Now, Halifax harbour was fairly densely populated. It's quite a popular port even to this day. But then all of a sudden, the Mont Blanc exploded with such ferocity. It left 1,700 people dead, around 30,000 homes completely demolished, and thousands more homeless, injured, and in need of somewhere to go. The Halifax explosion is officially still today the largest non-nuclear man-made explosion in history. Incredibly, William Becker survived. He was dragged ashore and he made a recovery, and for his bravery he was awarded the Albert Medal. And what's interesting about this is the Albert Medal, once the George Medal came about years later, they could actually be traded in for a George Medal. But instead he kept his Albert Medal and was part of the Albert Medal Association years later. He died in 1970. He spent the last few years of his life at this house right here. And I'd like to thank Joanne, the owner of this house, who's lived here for over 20 years, for allowing me to put this plaque up to remember this brilliant guy. I'd like to turn you over now to Joanne, and also to Martin Jolly, Chairman of the Royal Naval Association, and say thanks for all those who donated to unveil this plaque.
Great pleasure to unveil the plaque to a hero. Thank you, Richard, for doing all the hard work on getting this plaque ready.
Any donations to
But you've got to keep it clean.
I'll keep it clean.
I only live on the
I'll
corner,
polish
so I
it.
shall be checking.
I'll polish it every morning.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah.
I'll just mock it up again, so if you just do the end side, which you do want to put on. I'll just move upstairs. So it's like just actually like we're mocking it up the sheets and can you move out slightly? That's it.
You want me to go behind?
No, you're alright, you're fine. Stop just moving a little bit and sideways.
Oi!
No, sideways, face that way. That's it. Get your hands to yourself. That's it. Right, and then I'll just look back at me, everyone, that's fine. No, put your tongue away, please. That's this is lovely. Just move in slightly more for me, guys. Well, we'll win that one. There you do. That's super. Now look at me, everyone. Brilliant. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers there, guys.
Anyone else?
Hang on there, guys.
Don't hurry up, I'm going to start charging. Everybody else? All good?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all very much. It's been great to see so many people here today.
He's been filming it. So he's coming up 2 years since he had his stroke. So I feel sort of.
If I was him, I would have sat there with you.
All down his left side.
Not a view.